Let's see what we can do today. All right. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Yesterday it looked like I wasn't here, but I was more here than I've been in a long time. It was very difficult to teach yesterday, and but it was important to do it. And what's so strange is that even though all the signs ahead of me said we were connected, it turns out we were not. There was a hardware fault, there was a software fault, but we were not at fault, you and I got wonderful messages checking up on me, and we are here. So this is a Friday recording and a Friday class. Hopefully we are happily broadcasting easily and fully through the ways that you are accustomed. Bring your palms together, sitting tall. Ong Namo. I bow to everything outside of me, all that I don't understand, all that I don't know. I bow to this and I allow it to hold me and carry me. I trust what holds me. Gurudev Namo. I bow to everything inside of me. I trust myself. I trust that which is sacred outside of me and inside of me. We are held and carried in ways we cannot know. So we repeat this 3 times. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And you roll shoulders and roll wrists and shake it out. You're just going to double check. If you're on Facebook, write a message to see, just to check, just to say hello, just so that I know that we are connected. And that would be huge. So that we can begin. It's given me quite a bit of a spook to think that we went so far yesterday but weren't joined. I am told that we are joined. I am told that all is well. Okay, good to hear. Let's go. Hands and knees. I'm going to pad my knees. Yesterday I did the circling warm-up, and today we'll bring it back into the asana warm-up. A little bit more linear, a little forward and back. So hands down, heels of your hands just ahead of the head of your shoulders, toes tucked under. Press down, round your back, let your hips move side to side. And as your hips move side to side, feel the side edges of your spine, the side edges of your hips. Tuck your chin a little more. Press the heels of your hands a little clearly into the floor. Tuck your chin, tuck your chin. And then flattening your feet, reach your hips back. Don't move your hands. And a little side to side here. And by not moving your hands, you start to create a little traction. Inhaling, rising to hands and knees, tuck toe. Exhaling, down dog. Walk your dog, a little side to side here, right? So just finding the whole side body, outer shoulder, outer hip, out edges of your hands, out edges of your arms, and hands, knees, breathing in, look forward. Tuck your chin, feet flat, hips back, exhale. Inhale, hands, knees, exhale, down dog, and start to feel that rhythm. Just following the pattern of folding and unfolding. It may be slow or quick, My pace suits my body. Your pace suits your body. Just for 3. 2. And one more time, folding all the way down, folding all the way back. And rising tall, tuck your chin, find your dog. Walk 3. Walk 2. Allowing your dog to become still. Dropping your head, broadening the backs of your shoulders, wrapping your upper arms back towards your heels. Tuck of the chin, spine is long. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. And put your left hand on a block. Put your left knee to the floor so that we can make a great back circle. As your hand goes back, your hip goes back, your toes come back. Opening left side body, heart high. Biggest circle you can make. All the way through the shoulder, all the way through the hip for 3. And for 2. And keeping your right arm beside your ear, keep your hip moving forward and back. Bending your right knee, stay and lift the left knee off the floor as you press into the floor. Roll the right hip over the left. Keep it all. Take your right hand back. Turn your thumb up. And take your hand overhead. Your thumb points down. One more. Take your hand back. Your thumb turns up. And then hand overhead. Your thumb points down. And 2 hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. The right hand, the right hip, the right heel, that line getting very clear and deliberate, powerful. Step the left foot outside of your left hand. Turn the toes out so that the toes turn to 10 o'clock and your right hand a little wide on the block. We made it. Big back circles. Big back circles. So taking those circles where they're needed into your body. Can you find the circle so large that it circles your right shoulder? And then the left shoulder above it and the left wrist above that. Keep your left arm beside your ear. Let your hips keep moving. Let the hips keep moving as though that motion is now just sinking into your body a little deeper, a little lower, still moving. Plant your left heel, lift your right knee, revolve right hip under left. So your left thumb points down. Reach your left hand to your left hip. Your thumb points up. Look down now. Good. Then take your hand overhead. Left thumb points down, look up. Again, left hand towards your hip, thumb points up, look down. Left hand overhead, thumb points down, look up. And then setting down, find your downward facing dog and feel the left hand, left hip, left heel. Broad across the back, steady through the arms, high in the hips and heavy in the heels. Knees wide, toes together. And sit back one more time. Wag the tail. Set a block between your heels. If you need to, set 2 so that you can kneel comfortably And the heart can come high. Interlace your fingers, press away, round your back, tuck your chin a little bit side to side. Draw your knuckles into your chest, round more, and then hands out, hands up, pinkies back, thumbs up. This is inhale. Tuck of the chin, knuckles to your heart. This is exhale. So sweep wide and rise, and out and down. Inhale up, and exhale down. 5 more. Hands high, stay. Press the heels of your hands up, draw your ribs back. So your ribs go back and your pinkies go back. 3, 2. Release your hands wide, thumbs point up, palms face forward, and just spread your fingers. Hands on thighs, noticing. Starting to open the channels, the front and the back of the body, the center to the edges. Right hand does a big back circle, and the left hand does a big back circle. We start to turn from side to side. All the way up through the tops of the shoulders, across the back. And as you circle your right hand back, keep the right arm out, bring the left hand back around and under the right, clasp the left wrist, hold a fist, and go up. And your elbows come up and your chin comes down. And you hold the elbows up, tucking your chin, feel the stretch across the tops of your shoulders, from the base of your skull down the back of your neck. And bring your elbows down and down and down into your belly. Draw your knuckles down towards your knees, and then side to side. Side to side. And rising up and up, chin up, elbows up, chin up, elbows up, chin up. And release hands to thighs. Let it all go. Just let the whole upper back fall open. And the left hand, big back circle. And the right hand, big back circle. Stretching all the way into the tips of your thumbs, through the palms of your hands. Good. Left arm will stay out. Right arm will circle back underneath the left to hold your left wrist. Make a fist, elbows up. Chin in, elbows up. And draw into the back of your heart. Tuck of the chin, the elbows coming down, the elbows coming down, the hands coming down towards your knees, and now side to side. Softening along the sides of your spine. Under the shoulder blades, into the low back. Elbows up, heart up, chin up for 3. For 2. And then your elbows come down, hands to your thighs, pause and notice. And find a dog. Set your block aside if you used one. Set your blanket to stay where it is, but fold it in half so it's a little bit thicker. And find your dog with the new space that you've made as you opened your chest and your shoulders, finding the base of your fingers, your knuckles, how they meet your hands and your thumbs. Walk your feet to your hands, sit down on the blanket, walk your feet all the way out and shake out your feet. Sitting tall. Bend your right knee and wrap your left around and your right hand back. And shake out your left knee and really sink the left hip down to lift your heart, to turn. Good. So that as you release, 2 hands down, 2 legs long, bend the left, wrap around the left, turning. Shake out the right knee, shake out the right foot. And release to start to move side to side, turning right. Inhale, center, turning left. 8, 7, 6, 2. Good. And release. Sitting tall, shake out your feet. And just build a cross-legged seat for a moment. And in that cross-legged seat, we're going to sweep from side to side. So lots of openings through the sides of your body. Because the sides of your body, through the side ribs and the side waist, even the low back, all of that is actually continuous tissue, connective tissue, bands of muscle. And it holds our ribs together, and yet our ribs need to splay open in our breathing, and the more we have ease in the side bodies, the easier it is to breathe. And sit tall, hands on thighs, and notice. Notice. And I still have a little tension in my knees. So if you feel a little tight in the inner knee, here's your remedy. Widen your heels. Shake out your feet. And we're going to turn and fold a little left. And then fold a little right. And just move side to side for a moment. For 4. For 3. And finding the center, maybe fingertips, maybe palms, maybe forearms. A little tiny bit side to side. Reaching into the inner heels, through your inner knees, through your inner thighs. Just a little side to side. Lengthening, using whatever's on the floor, fingertips or palms or elbows, to draw yourself up out of the hips, out of the inner thighs. Getting long, finding the spaces between your toes. And then finding center. Good. To rise up tall. And notice if now, when you cross your legs, there might be more ease in what you've made. Just so that you know that whenever you're practicing and whenever there's any tension, that you can adjust and the inner thigh opens to help the inner knee. So right now, as we settle into the Master Breath Kriya, I'm going to set up a different seat so that you know how to take care of yourself as needed. Right now, I'm on my menstrual cycle, and so my breath will be long and smooth instead of the breath of fire, the pumping of the diaphragm, which we've been doing. So I will take a little more care with how I build my seat. Just so that you know that this is available when you need it. So I'm putting a bolster back towards the wall. And I'm going to take my blanket and unfold it to this shape and now roll it into a log and put that log against the front of the bolster and cross my legs in front of the blanket. And now I have this incredible sense of a throne. Secondly, I'm going to take my wrap and put it around my low back and my low belly and my hips. And so if you're ever on your cycle, your low back can be tender, your hips can be tight. Just giving yourself a little more heat will create an ease and a release. And then lastly, I'm taking a block and I keep the block in that shape with its side down, and I set it behind me. And I lean back so that I can feel how it's there to support me. So now the block is holding me up. The bolster is under my seat. The rolled blanket is underneath the backs of my thighs near my knees. I have heat and I have support at my low back. And it just feels so supportive. So please know that this practice and the bolsters and your own attention are absolutely a part of your mastery. So set yourself up with just the slightest extra tenderness today, in whatever way suits you. And then bring your palms together and press the heels of your hands to meet, thumbs to your heart, to your sternum, a little lift of the thumbs, the elbows wide, tuck of the chin, spine is long, and right here, opening your mouth, finding a whisper of ha. Soften the diaphragm, soften the shoulders, close your eyes, close your mouth. A steady exhalation, breath of fire. Or, if you're on your cycle or if you're pregnant, long, deep breathing. 2 minutes. Softening your face, softening your shoulders, finding a steady rhythm. So whether it's long and smooth or whether it's a steady pulsing breath of fire, it is a steadiness that we want. And then we soften and let that steadiness hold us. Carry us out of the details of the day, carry us back to our most infinite selves. We are supported, we are held. And inhale, chin up, 3 sips, fill it to the top. Tuck your chin, pausing. Pulse the pelvic floor if you will. Gather and release. If you're pregnant or on your cycle, don't pulse Mula Bandha. And then lifting the chin, breathing out, hands come down. And just close your eyes and 3 natural breaths. Let go. Let go. That you're trusting in the fact that there is a perfection about you. That you are unfolding in this day so perfectly. Left palm facing away, thumb down. Right palm facing you, thumb up. Clasp your hands. Hands the height of your heart. Little pull of the elbows, shoulder blades in. Heart up, chin in. Open your mouth, a whisper of ha. So the breath of fire is that same pulsing exhalation like ha, but put your lips together and go out your nose. Continuing there, nice and steady, or on your cycle, or even if you just want to try, long, smooth breathing. Softening the skin of your face, staying steady, last 10 seconds. Inhale deeply, 3 sips more. Hold the breath in, heart up, chin in, pulse the pelvic floor if you will. Pulse and release, and pulse and release, and pulse and stay. Up, 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 up. Lift the chin, breathe out, hands down, normal breathing. Notice, fall in. You've built a current, let it carry you. What if everything that was happening around you was for you? Could you trust it? All the difficulties, the confusions, the seeming failures, what if they were for you in ways you can't know? Could you trust it? Feel the ease of all that holds you in your body. Left palm faces out, right palm faces you. Clasp your hands, thumbs in, hands the height of your throat, out the mouth. Ha. Little tug of the elbows, shoulder blades back and in towards the spine. Close your mouth, go out your nose, steady, pulsing breath. Keep that pulse, shoulders down, face soft, hint of a smile or long, deep, tender breathing. Pay attention. 2 minutes. You are rewiring what you believe to be necessary to be true. In truth, you are held. You are held in your own breath. You are held in your own life, and you are held in your own perfection. Steady breath, steady attention, steady experience. Big breath in. 3 sips. Tuck your chin. Hold. Draw your energy up through your body. Stabilize it along the spine. Stabilize it in the midbrain. And release your chin and your hands and your breath. And 3 curious, receptive breaths. Totally free. Good. Left palm facing away, right palm facing you. Clasp your hands, hands the height of the third eye, forehead center, or over the top of your head if you can. Out the mouth. Steady breath, soft shoulders, soft jaw, soft face. Close your lips, close your eyes, and out the nose. Steady there for long, deep breathing. Steady your attention, your awareness right in the middle of your brain, right in the center of your head. Bring it light. Especially if you've ever had any injury there, bring it light. Appreciation for its healing, for all it does. Stay focused. Deep breath in, 3 sips more. Pause the breath, drawing your attention, your awareness up to reside and to settle at the midbrain. bright and sound and safe. Chin up, breath out, hands down. Bend your elbows, turn your palms open, thumbs point back, long, deep breathing. You're breathing into the throat, into the chest, into the belly, out of the chest, out of the throat, in and down, and out and up. Either 4 counts in, 4 counts out, or 6 counts in, 6 counts out. Smooth and full, eyes closed. Stay focused. Feeling the breath from the throat to the chest to the belly. Emptying belly, chest, and throat. Last inhale. Chin up, 3-6. Tuck your chin, get a little taller, a little bit fuller. And lifting your chin, breathing out, rest your hands to your thighs, eyes are closed, and simply receive. Can you receive more? That there is a good, that you are an extension of the great good of the world, and the world is here with you, for you. No matter what it feels like, keep trusting and keep building your connection to this great good. Palms together, fingers together, thumbs to your heart, heart comes up, chin comes in, out the mouth, a whisper of ha. Close the mouth, close the eyes, steady breath, out the nose, little exhales, or long, deep breathing. Falling further and further into the interior experience. Let the breath get lighter, softer, easier, more playful. Right from there, we're going to shift their hands going forward like you're swimming a dog paddle, like you're digging a hole. And so keep that steady exhale if you have it. Or if you're doing long, deep breathing, keep it going right here. And then maybe the arms start to get a little bit bigger. And just for the next 3 minutes, like you could just churn the tension out of your shoulders and your arms and your neck and your face and your fingers. And all the field that surrounds you grows clearer and brighter. Steady breath. that without any drama, we can simply continue with the things that we know are here to be done today. We can just move into them and be so steady about it without fussing or fighting. We can become so continuous with our choices, seeing them through 30 seconds, even when they feel challenging or frustrating or enough is enough. Get looser. Simple. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep bumping the pipe. Good. Elbows back. Inhale. Pausing, stabilizing around the spine, softening the face, the shoulders, the hands down, natural breathing. Letting all the tension out of the shoulders, out of the chest, but still sitting tall. Let the effort dissolve away. And put your palms together and clear the last of it, like you were blowing the flour off a countertop. Exhale. Close the mouth, out the nose, or long, smooth breathing. Last set. Finding an inhalation, 3 sips. Tuck your chin, gather it in, hold it all, 3. Hold it all, 2. Gently you're releasing, hands open, body quiet, so steady. You may stay seated, remain in meditation, or unfold, finding your full Shavasana. I will take this rolled blanket and put it at the end. I'll take my bolster from beneath me, place it under the backs of my knees so that it's even between the back of the thigh and the back of the calf. And this rolled blanket goes right under the backs of the little groove right behind my ankle so that my heels are floating freely. And keep my blanket all warm around my belly. And come to rest. Letting yourself be so effortless. Beginning to deepen your breathing. And as you deepen your breathing, just bringing one foot in and the other foot in. Rub your feet, and soles of your feet rub together, and the palms of your hands rub together. And you hold your knees wide and a little side to side. And then you roll it all the way to a seat. As you arrive sitting tall, sweep wide as though you were gathering all of the light you've made. Put your palms together and bring it down the middle. Smooth that field, sweep wide, and internalize this, an act of immanence, of bringing what is sacred, what is bright into us, into every action. Thumbs to your forehead center, pause there. And I bow to this great sacred light that is mine, that is who I am. So I say Sat Nam, long Sat, short Nam, inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. And Namaste. We will trust that this has been caught by the great digital gods and held and shared out later. Who's to know? And if not, we will wish it well. We will send it off. You exist because of centuries of love. Hundreds of strangers who found one another and by some mystical, unexplainable force chose each other. Even just for a moment, your body is the dust of the stars and the soul of your lineage. You were loved into existence. You are not here by accident, but by an astounding chance. You are a sacred thing, and you will never occur in this exact way again. Our classes show up, disappear. Our practices show up, hold us, know us in light and love, and disappear, never being the same twice. And so we continue to show up. Thank you for your practice, for your time, for your company, your companionship. It means so much. I'll be teaching live tomorrow morning, 9:30 Vinyasa from Solage, the studio downtown, where I'll be teaching in person as well. So it's an experiment of sorts. And the same Sunday, 8 a.m. So 8 a.m. live and in person, online and in person, will be from Solage Studio. So fingers crossed, let's see how she runs. I will see you so soon. Thank you. Muchas gracias y besos, besos, besos.